And these lug nuts are just, well, the studs and the lug nuts are just, they're screwed. I was able to get one off, that one right there. That was one of the ones we put on last night to try and get it out. But these other two, man, I've tried plenty of persuasion, and I can't back them off anymore. So it's time for a little cutting action. Yep. Wheels are off. That one's just screwed. I don't know that can be repaired. I don't know. I mean, I think they're might be inexpensive enough to where I'll just get a new one. Truck's on all the jack stands. Got it all up. I only had problems getting the one rear tire off. I had to use a little heat. But I went to the scene of the crime earlier and found my hubcap. Look at this. 3 of the lug nuts are just still kind of buried in the little plastic caps. I'm gonna have to dig those out so I can reuse that. So the rear drums on these things are, you know, it's all original equipment. You can kind of see how crusty they are. They just kind of crumble even when you touch them. But the good news about them is that the pads themselves, actually you can see, like when I took this drum off, it just crumbled apart. But the pads themselves are in really good shape. Like you can still see there's a lot of pad left on them. So those are fine. I don't have to replace those. While I'm back here though, I do want to make sure that the emergency brake line, that's that line right there, needs to be adjusted because it doesn't work when you hit the emergency brake, and that needs to work. So I'm gonna work on that next. But before I put these drums back on, before I button them back up and everything, clean up the drums, and they come out just fine. This one's been descaled. There's my needle descaler in action again. Ooh, a big giant spider. Look at that thing. Bam. Anyway, I'm gonna finish these the same way that I do the exhausts, with this little barbecue stove paint and a coat of the high temp clear. Should be semi-glossy, kind of nice looking, at least clean. Won't be falling, like rust falling off of it when you're handling it anyway, so should be good. Otherwise they look fine. Got the drums out. I got the drums taken apart. I didn't have to change the brake shoes out, but I did find out that I have to replace these parking brake cables. They are just a mess, man. I can't adjust them. I can't do anything with them. So I'm taking them out. I've got some coming in, and that'll be good. Well, while I was back here though, I also need to replace the shocks. Now these shocks aren't all that bad. Like they still work, I guess, but you know, I got my Skyjacker 7000 Hydro 7000s like that for the rears as well. So I got the full set, and I'm in here assembling them right now. I got one done. This is say assembling. I don't know if I went over this in the last video when I did the fronts, but these things come completely disassembled. That one I just put together. I haven't labeled it yet, but I've got it put together. It comes with the tube, comes with the flex section, comes with little bushings and sleeves, and the top on these ones have a little like different kind of sleeve on them, so you can bolt it to a different thing. But still, with a bushing, comes with a sticker, comes with a zip tie, even comes with a zip tie. But got it all, throw it together. I kind of press them in, press those bushings in, and everything else. But yeah, I'm getting some new shocks all the way around. Some parts coming off the table. Ooh, feels good. These should be awesome. Here's a little closer look at the bottom of that ball joint. So this is kind of upside down. It was rode along the ground kind of like that, you know. And just rubbed that nut right off. Pretty crazy shit, right? Anyway, I got the entire front end here, front axle part, this driver's side all rebuilt. New ball joint is on there. I got new wheel studs on there. That's ready for a tire. All the brakes and shit are back on. Also got my brake parts today, my parking brake parts today. A couple cables. They look like they're the right length. Like this is the replacement here. And I don't know, I just lined it up and they look like they're the right parts and everything like that. I was worried about that kind of stuff. The way they attach to the truck is a little bizarre, so I think I've got it, but I don't know, it's just a little weird how it hooks up. And look at that. Got my Skyjacker Hydro 7000s on there. Both sides, of course. That's the other side over there. Oh yeah. But yeah, man, the list is getting short. I've got some frame repair to do. I want to fix up that little hole in the frame. Actually, I found a couple holes that I got to fix up, but that's got to be taken care of. I want to take a look into this leak that I'm having here too. I'm not sure if it's going to be a problem for inspection or not. And then of course I got to finish the exhaust. But the shocks are done, and the rear brakes are done. And the rear brake lines are fine for inspection. I've crossed it off of the needed for inspection, gave it a little check mark, so it doesn't need to be done for inspection. I still want to do it, but not for inspection. So it's getting there. Should be ready for inspection soon. Got the tailpipes all mocked up. I hope they fit well. Right now they're just tacked together. You can see them. And it's kind of how they're sitting in the truck, except they're you know, those things shouldn't be angling up. They'll be flat basically, but they'll be exiting out at this side there. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. Let's get them on the truck. So I just got this in here. I had to bring the welder out to tack the last of the tailpipes in there. It was hard to get the right angle on the last pieces here. Like I'd built the pipes, you know, and then just to get them to the right angle and everything, like sticking out the right level and everything, I had to tack them up in the car. I really hate doing that because you get like molten metal falling down on you and shit, but it is what it is. They're in, or at least they're done. I got to take them out and do the finished welding on them, but I think they look good. I think they look all right. This is what they look like from the side there. It's really kind of hard to see with like no tire on, but yeah, it's looking good. Got my tailpipes all done, all finished up. I was trying to decide on a paint scheme for them. I think I'm gonna leave the tips natural metal looking, and then the rest will just get the same as usual, which is this black with the coating on it. But if you notice on both of these cherry bombs sitting right behind the catalytic converters, you've got this really cool burn pattern from the cats, because they get seriously hot, and these are powder coated, so I mean it is freaking seriously hot in there. Before I had the tailpipes on, you could see, like if you stand behind the truck, you can look up the tailpipes and see the insides of these things just glowing orange, like a bright orange. But the most of it is just kind of burning off, but it's not real bad like from here on. It's from here down, even around this weld seam, you can see, like, I don't know why, but the paint is, or the whole finish is just kind of worn off. I think I had that painted black, but I guess the issue is that was powder coated before, and I don't know why it's all worn off. Maybe just because of the weld, how much heat is in there. Both sides are like that, so I'm gonna hit that with some black too, and maybe the tops of these cats. The bottoms are fine because they have a heat shield on them, and the top, I'm not concerned about the heat shield because there's a heat shield right above them, underneath the cab of the truck, so it shouldn't be too hot. But yeah, the tailpipes are ready for paint. get a truck and just all of a sudden you start throwing all kinds of shit in the back of it. Starting to look like Sanford and Son or something. There's the wheels that are the old wheels. They're the stock wheels with the shitty tires that were on it when I bought the thing. These have zero trail on them. I already showed you the new tires. They're good to go. The problem is that, you know, I bent one of these rims. Not the rest of them. The rest of them are fine, but this one's borked. So, picked up a new set of rims. These are basically the exact same rims with caps, and they're all just painted black. And I just picked them up, and they're in here with the new tires that I want to put on them. So those are the tires that'll be going on those rims, and those are not my tires. Forgot to give a little update on the parking brake situation. I realized while I was compiling the footage, got the new parking brake cables installed and everything, and they work and everything. Like right now, the brake is off, and now you actually the foot pedal goes all the way up, and click it down, and it don't budge. So James said the criteria for do the parking brakes work are, does the car move when you push it? So I guess that's locked enough to where it'll prevent them from pushing it. So that is done. And let's see. Let's take a look at the list. Remind ourselves where we're at here. Oh God, this is done. Finish exhaust. Keep going back to that rear frame. I gotta fix those holes. There's other things on here. Well, there's other things that aren't on here, like the tires. But the tire situation, I've already kind of explained where we're at with it. I got the new rims. I already have the new tires. James is gonna come by tomorrow and pick these up, as well as the rims, and get them mounted and everything, so I can have this thing rolling again. That'll be awesome. Little on-site today, Dave's Automotive Repair. This is where James works. You got the, oh, I can get a better view of that. Little MG sitting out here, classic Mustang, it's beautiful. But I saw this freaking Hertz, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? It's got like skeletons and shit going on in the hood. It's got the external gauges. Look at this thing. It's got guns. Holy shit. That is, wow. Wow. There's James though. I'm gonna see how he's doing on my tires. He's got his Blazer in the bay. Here's James putting a tire on the rim. In the,
you want to do valve stems, right?
in the, yes, I'm gonna need new valve stems. This is a process, a whole process. Look at this, man. He's got the Dare shirt on and everything. These are my cheap ass $60 for a set of 4 Craigslist rims. Can you believe that shit?
No.
And I looked on there. I've been looking like for a while now because.
Did they like just show up?
I don't know, because no, they were posted a while ago, but I didn't see them in the listings until like I did Chevy 6-lug rims or something like that, and then it came up, and I don't know.
And the same ones, just black.
Exactly, they're the same exact ones, except the dude painted them black. He was gonna put them on his Cheyenne or something like that, which is the mid-size truck. It didn't work out for him. Him and his dad met me out at the mall.
It's a good place.
Yeah, it was awesome because it's like meeting me halfway, you know?
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Ooh, here goes the tire. This is my General AT grabbers, I think they're called. No,
Grabber AT.
Grabber AT.
AT2.
$100 tires on $60 rims.
$160 real tires.
Oh my god, dude. $160 Wheel and tire setup. Oh, that's the. Well, that's tire lube.
Gotta lube it up before you stick it in there.
That's right. These things are cool. You know how to work this thing? Oh. He looks at me like, what?
I work here, and this is like half of my day usually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
I was telling him earlier when he was picking up the tires, I was like, when you have a truck, everybody wants to borrow the truck, move shit. But when you have a tire guy, everybody wants you to do your tires. Oh, look at that. He's just manhandling it on there. Beautiful. Pop down. Oh my God. That's wonderful. Awesome. Done. Well.
Almost. These are 3 gallons as well.
Oh, right. Are you do that as a second step after all of those things are done, or?
Well, that's the second step after this.
So you just take it straight up?
I go straight from here to there.
That side's not popping up.
Give it a second.
I hope these tires don't explode. Oh, it's coming up.
3, 2, 1, bang.
Does it usually bang? Oh, if you bang. Oh, there it goes.
It's usually a lot louder than that. Like that tire will be 20 times louder than that.
Oh, because they're kind of. How much pressure putting in?
40-ish.
All right.
This is like 5 pounds off, so it'll be like 35.
Cool.
Something like that.
Perfect. Look at those clean rims. This is awesome, James. Thanks, man. Thanks for hooking me up with this.
That kind of boss. He lets me do it.
Yeah, that is totally cool. It's the Corch Artiglio A 2019 RCTI model tire interchanger. I don't know what I'm saying. This thing is pretty cool though too. Oh, it's the Hunter Hammerhead. I want them balanced. I want them balanced at 300 miles an hour, please.
Let's balance to 100. That's about all you're getting.
Yeah.
That's what this machine balances to.
100. Unacceptable. I'll take it.
For free? Yeah.
But
For free and my broken back, yeah.
yeah. Wow. Centering cap and everything. That's pretty awesome. Do you think it'll need weights? They always need weights, don't they?
Yeah, this one's going to be fixed. The bigger tires, they always take a lot more weight than...
Because there's a lot more weight to be thrown around the circle, right?
Yep.
Explain to the audience what you're doing right now.
Yo, Ty's going to make sure it's locked too. Hello.
They,
Just make sure we're locked up. Yeah. Have a good night, man. See ya.
he's getting the wheel weights off. The olden lead recycling. You guys reload here? Cast your own bullets? Oh. No bullet casting machines. Lead smelting. Wow, that takes a while to get those out, huh?
Yeah, because if you look, the lid, I'm going to have to take them off before the rubber lip is covering where I need to clip it.
Yeah, okay.
So,
There's a lot of tires in here. This is the tire room, I'm going to assume. You call it the tire room?
yep.
Nice. Should you have done it before you put the thing on the rim? Should you have done it before you put the thing on the rim, or?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize that until I just went, or
Oh.
until I tried to start doing it.
Here, I'll pause it till we're spinning. Oh, he got it. Oh, there's another one? Oh, jeez.
That's not black anymore. I want to fix that.
I got spray paint at home. I might just leave it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh. Oh, he's putting the armature down on the thing. Oh, here we go. This is him.
Gonna need some weight.
Yeah, probably, huh?
Yeah.
3.75 ounces is the verdict on the top. Oh wow! It even lasers it for you. That is serious. The hammerhead. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Does that cover up the original? No. Three and a half ounces or 3.75 on each side?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. That's a lot of weight, isn't it?
Yep.
Is it because of the tires, do you think?
It's because of the size of the wheel tires.
Yeah.
It's so big. Usually with tires like bigger,
Uh-huh.
there's a bag of like sand basically that you throw in when you're mounting them, and then it'll just balance it automatically while it's rotating. It's what they do with RVs and shit. You never see
Cool.
lights on RVs.
Right on. I didn't know that. It's interesting.
Probably don't want more.
Oh, you think? And the verdict is... Oh, a quarter ounce. Quarter ounce each side, right? Nope. Quarter ounce one side.
Not quarter on both sides.
Oh, okay. But it's further down. It's not on the...
Right.
I gotcha. Advancing. Oh, that's just slick, man. Oh, here we go.
Round three.
Round three. Fight! Who's gonna win? I think the right side's gonna win. Oh, they're both win. It's a draw. Nice. One wheel, done. Wheels are back on the bus. Back on Betsy. Just got back from a test drive. We went to fill her up, and no wheels flying off this time. It's fantastic news. I've got it back in here because I want to, I've got some other things to do on the list. But yeah, we got it out on test drive and it did really good. James has some in-car footage that he did on Snapchat, and he's going to send them to me. I'll fold them into this video, but I think it's real close to getting it inspected. I think really just the frame stuff I got to take care of. All right, well, I didn't quite get the footage from James's Snapchat thing. I don't know why, but he had issues when he was sending it and stuff. Anyway, back from the, it was the next day or whatever, and I'm back, and I noticed that she's leaking pretty bad on the gas side. You can kind of see it dripping every once in a while. So that's with a full tank. So I found out where the leak is. I gotta cut that line out and replace it. I should be able to do that pretty easily, but yeah, I just wanted to say sorry, couldn't get any of the footage of the runs. We did some 30 to 60 pushes on it, and it was really, it actually worked really well. So I'm happy with how it's running. It's actually running really good. And yeah, keep working on it and get it to an inspection soon.